there is a very beautiful little parable where there was an old man, and he said, he was reciting the Quran, and his grandson came up to him and he said, "Oh grandfather, do you understand what you're reading?" He said, "No." He said, "Well, why are you reading it?" The grandfather was very wise. He said, "Oh grandson of mine, take that basket." It was an old basket that was used to fetch the coal, and it was dirty and it was covered in muck. He said, "Take it down to the river, fill it up with water, and come back to my house." So off goes this youngster. He went and filled this basket up, filled it up with water, and ran back. When he got back, the grandfather asked, "Where is the water?" He said, "My dear grandfather, this is a basket. It doesn't hold water. The water drained out." He said, "No, go back and try again." So he ran down to the river. He took the water. He ran back as fast as he could. And he said, "Where's the water?" He replied again, "My dear grandfather, I told you this is a basket. It can't hold water." As I ran back, all the water drained out. He said, "Go on, give it one last try." So off he goes, running down, quickly filling the basket with water, and he quickly ran back. And when he came back to the court, he said, "Dear grandfather, I told you that this is a basket. It was never going to hold the water." He said, "I know that, but look at that. Look at it now. When you took it the first time, it was a dirty, filthy basket with all sorts of debris on it. Look at it now." As the youngster looked at the basket, it was shining beautifully and gleaming. He said, "Look, this basket wasn't good enough to hold the water, but the fact that the water passed through it cleansed it and made it beautiful." In exactly the same way, even if we don't understand the Quran is still a mercy for the believer, and it cleanses our soul, our mind, our intellect, everything. Its benefits are physical and spiritual. The Quran-e-Pak will cleanse you. And in the month of Ramadan, it is the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal that those unfortunate people who do not get the opportunity because of their own negligence and heedlessness to read the Quran every day in the days of the year, have the opportunity to stand in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal and listen to the whole of the Quran. What a great opportunity. And it cleanses their mind and their soul, and it cleanses their impurities and cleans them like that basket. This is the amazing Quran. This Taraweeh prayer that we don't think much of is actually something very, very special. It is a very, very special way of helping cleanse our inner soul, having cleansed our mind. It is a purification process that we go through in the month of Ramadan. And when combined with the beautiful Sahri, and when combined with protecting the 5 salahs, and when combined with fasting during the day and reciting Durood Pak on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and when combined with protecting your eyes and your ears and your tongue and your hands and your feet, and when combined with dua iftar and iftari, and then standing in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal, it completes that beautiful bouquet that one can present in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal on the day of judgment. And hopefully with this beautiful bouquet of trying, not achieving, but trying in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal in the month of Ramadan, who knows, it could mean our salvation on the day of judgment.